What's going on, YouTube? I know, just another update video. We've been swamped. Trucking slowed down about that time of the year, so we've been working on customer vehicles, or customer trucks, I should say. Getting them in, getting them knocked out, and getting them back on the road. We here in southeast Iowa, we got hit by a pretty good storm with about 100-mile-an-hour winds on it was Thursday morning, one of those two. So we went out with the big forklift and we were helping everybody try and clean up all the tree debris and make driveways accessible and everything like that where we could.
Chicken lines are chrome, till I'm headed home. You can see us coming from a million miles away. She lights up the sky like the 4th of July.
We've got the FLDs in here still. We do have another customer, buddy of mine, we'll say. His truck in here. It's getting ready to get a clutch job done. I think he's going to be doing a bunch of other stuff throughout this week to get him ready to go and get back to hauling. He hauls a lot of oversized tires and stuff like that, but pretty sharp truck. That purple and gold, I believe this was a Simmons truck. Before another buddy of mine had traded for it, and then the two buddies ended up trading and making a deal, and this one's had it for a while. The FLD, we're working on a fuel check valve issue. I gotta go to the parts store Monday to get a straight fitting for this because this 90 doesn't work for me. If you don't know, on a 60 series Detroit, see if I can zoom in enough and see, there is on the back side of the head, you see that blue fuel line, there is two fittings right there, and that top one is supposed to have a fuel check valve on it for the return. We're not keeping prime all the time, and I am tired of ethering this thing just to get it moved in and out. So that's what we're working on with this. I did start making passenger side step box brackets. Got to drill a couple holes in the frame to get that mounted up. All the power steering lines have been replaced, new filter, fresh oil. Hopefully that'll give us some power steering. If not, then I'm gonna assume the pump's out of it, and we'll probably have to put a new pump on it. Or, yeah, because it's a gear-driven pump. But anyway, this here is a 2004 14-liter Detroit. I picked this up. Well, I had one of my guys run after it down towards St. Louis and bring it home for me. Usually it's just easier for me to send somebody after stuff and give them some money and everybody kind of wins. But this is going to be basically the donor motor for Lime Time. I don't exactly know why it was pulled. I do know that when you take the valve cover off, there's two injectors missing, and they have the rocker arm and Jake brake assemblies off. They did strip, the compressor and all the EGR stuff is off of it, which wasn't going to go back on anyways. We'll be tearing this all the way down to the block and doing a full complete rebuild. before it actually goes in the truck. We still got a lot of work to do to the truck before the motor can go in, because I want to get the whole engine bay and everything degreased, sandblasted, painted, and everything like that. May do the air ride front end while it's out too, just so nothing's in the way and we can just get to everything. But yep, that's what we're gonna start with though. D-Deck 5. It should have all the bigger pistons and crank and all that stuff. Don't quote me. I'm not a Detroit guru. I do like the Detroits, and from what I've read and from some buddies, well, a buddy that's a Detroit fanatic, he said this one is probably the better of the group to build, with the twin cylinder cooler nozzles, the two-piece front case, and all that good stuff. So stay tuned for some videos on this as we tear it down and get everything machined, and then we start putting it back together. So, well, I hope everyone's having a good Saturday. We have power here at the shop, but my parents do not. So we're about to go over there once I find my soda and head out of here. There it is. So, but that's an update. We'll see, hopefully sometime this week. Might be able to get some more videos. Peace.